you'll build up a repertoire of information that will make you someone different than you were yesterday. Research. That's the only advice I give to people. I don't offer advice as to, um, go down this track, go down that track, be a beneficiary, be a trustee, be an administrator, get out of the system. I'm not doing that anymore. I was saying to people, lose the name, win the game. Of course, ultimately that is true. But there's different kinds of people all over the world, and there's different situations and scenarios, and there's different everything. And so each one needs to do their own research. I've done it. I've been researching this for 5 years now, the law and legalese and the difference between the two. And I'm making a lot of headway in my own life. And I've used it over the years many, many times. I've used the information that I know. I've been pulled over by the police without a license. I've been in court. I've filmed policemen many times knowing who I am. I've had sometimes I've had one stage I had about 15 policemen and sheriffs, and I was filming them, and I was and um, holding them at bay when they were coming to steal property off a friend of mine. Um, it's helped me in many ways. I've been served documents in court, and I have known what to say in order for the policeman to go away. Um, I know what to do when I get. There you go. This was in the bin. This came yesterday. These are infringement notices and fines and things like that. I grab these now. They just go straight in the bin because because I know who I am, and I'm not prepared to interact with that person that I have about those pitiful little fines or whatever they are. I don't even open them to find out what they are. I don't care. I don't need to. So, but some people would never be able to tolerate that, you know. I've been getting these letters for years. Sometimes I write on them and send them back. Sometimes I send them on to the Attorney General. Sometimes I just throw them in the bin, depending what mood I'm in. But some people can't handle that. They don't want those letters, so they go through the whole process of making sure that they don't get those letters. See, I don't care because I know I'm free, and I know I've found the system of freedom for me and knowing who I am.
But Santos, aren't you afraid at any point that they may find something to throw you in jail? I mean, because that is, I guess, in everyone's mind that's in this movement. Let's say, that maybe I shouldn't say this because maybe they can throw me in jail, and that's the end of my show. So, are you
No,
afraid?
it's impossible. It's impossible for them to put someone like me in jail. It's just absolutely impossible. I mean, they've got many reasons if they want to. I don't know, according to them, I remember one policeman in court, he came with a pile of documents like this, and he said, Santo Bonacci, I think it was $50,000 of outstanding fines and warrants and everything like that, and he's had these documents to give to me. He thought I was going to take them like an idiot. And I said, no contract. That's all I said. That's the first thing that came to my mind. And he dropped them in front of my feet and he walked off. He said, you've been served. And he had all his policemen with him and security people and everything like that. And I said, you've just littered. I'm going to charge you for littering if you don't pick that up. And I walked away. And that's that. I haven't heard any. That was 2 years ago. I haven't heard anything when I film policemen on, and I'm not a very friendly person. So, when I film policemen, I tell them I know what I'm doing, and in the past I have been very vicious toward them. These days I would never do that. Now I'll be a peaceful inhabitant because I know better who I am. So if I'm going to be filming them, I'm going to be very peaceful. I won't be vicious like I was in the past. But I've been very vicious with them. They've had many, many reasons to pick me up, but they don't because they can tell that I know who I am. If you show them that you are an adult and you know the law and you know that you are divine, They'll leave you away alone. They will leave you alone. They are looking for soft targets,
That's the same
and they
concept
get
as the bully in the block, right? They always pick on the little guys, and because they always take it, but the day that they stand up to them, that's the day it ends. All right, Santos, very very good. Thank you once again for another enlightened hour with your wonderful knowledge. Thank you, Santos. I'll see you Wednesday. Ciao.
Thank you, Johnny.
Well, that's going to do it for us, folks. Thank you for being here with us one more night and sharing truth with us. I'll see you tomorrow for another edition of the Truth Hour in Spanish at 7 o'clock Ecuadorian time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. And in Europe, I believe is 2 a.m. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.